Hello YouTube, how's everyone doing? It's Professional here. So we're continuing where we left off on my last part of LA Noire. Hope that you guys are enjoying this series. If you are, do drop a like.
Well done, lads. You did well with the Summers case. But we have a problem. The examiner received a new letter today.
Do you mind if I take a look, Ray?
Go right ahead. They've both been rinsed in gasoline like the previous letters, so I can't lift a print.
No one else but the killer knew about this message.
BD, find me where I hid myself. Also, here's the thing is, when people would actually send messages, like letters back then, to, like, especially the police, yes, psycho people did that, they actually would do stuff like this, where they would actually cut out the letters from, like, magazines and stuff like that. And I know people are thinking, well, wouldn't it make much more sense just to write it out? No, because then they would have their handwriting. The police would know how the person writes. By doing so, they're basically hiding their handwriting. That's the whole reason for that.
To suffer woes, which hope thinks infinite. To forgive wrongs darker than death or night.
To suffer woes which hope thinks infinite, to forgive wrongs darker than death or night, to defy power which seems omnipotent, to love and bear, to hope till hope creates. From its own wreck, the thing it contemplates, neither to change nor falter nor repent. This, like thy glory, Titan, is to be good, great and joyous, beautiful and free. This is alone, life, joy, empire, and victory. Looking in wonder up to heaven,
From a Shelley poem.
while yet the music pealed along, I hid myself in a fountain in the public square, where I lay like the reflex of the moon, seen in a wave under green leaves. These are clues that the serial killer is leaving for the police. This guy is behind all of the murders.
Maniac? He definitely also killed Teresa Terrellson.
Mal and I agree.
But where does that leave us? If this is the Dahlia killer, and he is responsible for the Tarrelson murder, not to mention the Muller
Hang
case.
on a moment, Skipper.
Let me finish, Rusty. We have 5 birds in hand and none in the bush. The department will not survive a scandal if we have to let them all go without catching a fiend first. Your careers will be over for a start, gentlemen.
Looking in wonder.
Ah, fuck it.
While yet
I
the
knew this
music
run was too
pealed
good to be
along,
true.
I hid myself within a fountain in the public square.
You like that stuff? What is it supposed to mean?
It's supposed to... Forget what it's supposed to... What does he want?
Where are you going with this, Cole?
He's obviously taunting us. He believes he's far more intelligent than we are.
Okay, it's some kind of story, right? A guy that God hates, chains him up.
It's an allegory, Rusty.
A what? Story with 2 meanings. A symbolic meaning. But that's what he wants us to think.
Could he be using it literally? Within a fountain in a public square? Could it be that easy?
Can somebody tell me what the fuck is going on?
The fountain in Pershing Square. Come on, we have a clue. Captain, thanks, Red.
Be careful, Phelps. This is his game you're playing now.
Yeah, so we're gonna, basically is following the serial killer's clues, and we're gonna find
From
him.
the newspapers.
Need a drink.
Here's also what I will...
Again.
What I'll say about the serial killer, guys. I'm not going to spoil it here yet. The only thing I will say here is that you've seen him before. He's been in one of the cases. Locations, Pershing Square. Let's go there. That's probably named after General Pershing, World War I general.
All those cases, Rusty. What have I been telling you all along?
We gotta get this guy.
I know. Enough women have died.
Yeah, and it's our asses on the line too, Phelps. You heard what the captain said. The department is not gonna take responsibility for all those bad convictions.
Success is a double-edged sword.
Let's just get this sick pervert and have it done with.
Yeah, and this is actually realistic. Is the department would actually throw both Cole and Rusty under the bus, in these situations. So if it turns out that they have all innocent people and all of the people that are arrested have been innocent and it was a serial killer who killed all those women, then yeah, the department, instead of taking responsibility, would fire both Cole and Rusty. Okay, I know the killer leaves
Rather you
puzzles
than
for
me,
you on this
Phelps.
part. I don't remember everything here.
In the papers. He's a cop.
Checking the crash. Be the fountain itself.
You know the local
Oh, yep.
hobos use that as a latrine.
There is a cave all overgrown
Cave,
with
all
trailing
overgrown with
odorous
which
plants
curtain out the day. Where next?
with leaves and flowers, and paved with veined emerald, and a fountain leaps in midst with an awakening sound. From its curved roof, the mountain's frozen tears, like snow or silver, or long diamond spires, hang downwards, raining forth a doubtful light.
Elizabeth
Oh,
Short.
security.
Betty Short. Black Dahlia.
Elizabeth Short's social security card.
Jesus Christ.
That's not all. There's another stanza from Shelley.
Can you work it out? You got a city map? See if you can work out where he's taking us. I don't like this freak leading us around by the nose.
Okay. There is a cave, all overgrown with trailing odorous plants, which curtain out the day with leaves and flowers, and paved with veined emerald, and a fountain leaps in the midst with an awakening sound. From its curved roof, the mountain's frozen tears, like snow or silver or long diamond spires, hang downward, raining forth a doubtful light. Cave, overgrown with odorous plants. Cave that is full of odorous plants. Hmm. No. Hmm. I gotta think about this one here. I might not even have discovered the location. That's also a possibility, too.
I'm stumped. Ideas?
How many caves are full of flowers in L.A.? Maybe it's a painting that looks like that.
7825, code 6.
How many caves are full of flowers in LA? Maybe it's a painting that looks like that.
Painting. Library. The film set.
Him. It's really him, the fuck who killed the Dahlia. And you believe this? He's leading us.
It's his game, Rusty. He may want someone to catch him, but he's extremely dangerous. I doubt if he will give up easily.
Suits me down to the fucking ground. We clip this fuck and we get citations. What a day to be a cop. That pencil-pushing Parker won't be able to shove me aside after this.
All units in the vicinity in any Central unit. A 211 is shots fired, 410 South Noire Street. Units that can handle code 3, identify.
Look at that clue just one more time here. There's a cave overgrown with trailing odorous plants, which curtain out the day with leaves and flowers, and paved with veined emerald, and a fountain leaps in the midst of an awakening sound. For its curved roof of the mountains, frozen tears, like snow or silver, diamond spires, hang downwards, raining forth a doubtful light. I think that the film set was one of the locations you go to on this. I only remember one of them. I remember one of the places that you have to go to. I think it might be the film set here.
It's left at the next intersection.
105 North Avenue.
Jesus, Phelps!
I think this is it. I think I was right. Blues. Cave, odorous trailing plants, which curtain on the day with leaves and flowers, and paved with veined emerald, and a fountain leaps in the midst. I think I am on the right track here. I don't want to look up a guide for this. Like, I literally want to just figure this all out on my own, but if it gets really ridiculous, I might have to, but I hope I don't have to. I think I'm in the right spot. Oh, what's...
From its curved roof, the mountain's frozen tears hang down, raining forth doubtful light.
Doubtful is right.
A chandelier. The glass dome at the halls of justice. It's worth a shot, Rusty.
Okay, Professor, one shot's all we got.
Investigate the Hall of Records. So yeah, this location, I remember this one now. I thought it was this because I remembered all the plants that were there, but I guess it's not this. Railing, I guess the spires are talking about the chandelier, building here, the Hall of Records right there. And the chandelier in this mission is cursed. When you guys just see the chandelier, you're like, oh my god.
All units in the vicinity in any Central unit. 211 is shots fired, 410 South Flower Street. Unit that can handle code 3 identified.
Okay. I guess make a right here. Hall of Records, 3:30 p.m.
Can I help you, sir?
Detectives, LAPD. This is very important, sir. How do we get to the top of the chandelier?
You what?
Have a little faith, pal. We're in a real hurry.
Head up to the top floor. There's an access panel and a ladder in the maintenance room.
You what? Does hear anything? The killer has been here, by the way. Yeah, Rusty's like, hell no, I'm not going up there.
I'm going out there, Rusty.
Better you than me. Be careful. Could be a trap.
Crap. Damn, okay, I'm trying to balance this. The chandelier is like cursed in this mission. Okay. Watch.
Deirdre Muller's missing watch.
From the temples high of man's ear and eye,
temples high
roofed
of
over
man's
sculpture
ear and eye,
and posy,
roofed over
from the
sculptures and
murmurings of the
posy.
unsealed springs, where
Where have I
science
seen that?
bedews his deadal wings. I think that is the oh crap, yeah, this is what I meant. The chandelier being cursed.
Hold it off that goddamn thing. Find a rope, Rusty! There isn't time. See if you can swing that thing from side to side. Get it over the edge, then jump for it. Swing, then. Come on, come on. Gonna go any second.
I'm just trying to figure out how to do this again. This yeah, this is... Okay, I think I got the hang of it now, but... Oh, no, I'm dead. Okay, now I got more of the hang of it now, but yeah, that's the thing about the chandelier, is it's like...
Jesus Christ.
How can a chandelier, like...
Find a rope, Rusty! There isn't time. See if you can swing that thing from side to side. Get it over the edge, then jump for it. Swing, then. Come on, come on.
One thing I don't understand about this chandelier...
Go any second. Swing that goddamn thing and jump for it.
Yeah, literally, what I don't understand about this chandelier is how is, like, a giant thing like this at the top, but it's not able to support the weight of, like, a single person on it.
That was too close.
Yeah, well, the higher you climb, the further you fall.
Let's get out of here.
Another Dahlia clue?
No, a yellow gold wristwatch.
The Mulder dame.
Yes, and a scrap of the poem.
Another location.
If I can work it out.
Something keeps glowing back here. Oh. Well, they're collectible, okay. Okay, let's take something fancy. Borrowing this, police business.
Smoke, smoke, smoke that cigarette.
Okay, gotta turn that off because I'm gonna get a copyright claim. Okay, clues. Third excerpt. The temples high of man's ear and eye, roofed over sculpture and posy. Yes, I'm pretty sure this is the, that place. The film set, yep. I'm pretty certain it is the film set. Yep.
He keeps mementos from all his victims.
This guy needs to be taken out of circulation.
He takes pleasure at stringing us along, demonstrating how much smarter he is.
You can enjoy it while it lasts. I got you now, genius. I'm coming for you.
Okay, 2 more blocks, okay.
Just
Oh,
go
crap.
easy, Phelps.
Yeah, that's gonna be okay. Yeah, we're the police. It's okay if we damage some property along the way. I know I can let my partner drive. I know a lot of you guys have told me that in the comments, but I just personally prefer driving.
I'm at a loss.
Where's that building with the eye on top? That be the place?
Clues. Let me look at it again. The temple's high of man's ear and eye, roofed over sculpture and poesy. Maybe the library? With a pyramid and a sculpture. And a sculpted torch-bearing hand stands at the apex, representing a scientific light of learning. Look at the other locations. It might be the library. Oh, am I right? I am right. It is the library. I got it. Okay, I'm happy. I got one of the clues right. It is the library. Okay, yep. That's literally, I was thinking it's the tower there. So yeah, okay, I'm happy that at least I got one of them right.
If we survive this, it's going to be a miracle.
Oh, sorry. Yep, look, we're in the middle of an investigation, okay? It's okay.
I'm pulling rank here, Cole. I'm not hauling myself up there. Go get it.
Yeah, of course you're not
Slow me
coming
down
up
anyway,
here.
old timer.
Wonderful. Ah! I can't stand this minigame. I'm trying to figure out what button. Oh! Oh god, okay, yeah. I'm literally trying to figure out what button to hit the, like, the way I'm supposed to balance out the stick when I cross that. Okay, yeah, it's like, it's, oh, man, does anybody else have trouble with this minigame, or is it just me? Okay. Okay, I can turn on music also back on here. Oh, God. Another one. No, 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 no.
Sometimes a step backwards is a step in the right direction.
What is this, like a giant puzzle to get up there?
Our Lady of Guadalupe, ripped from Antonia's
Remember that
necklace.
medallion that she had, too. Round which
death laughed, sepulchred emblems of dead destruction, ruin within ruin. So this is a treasure hunt.
the wrecks besides of many a city vast, whose population which the earth grew over, was mortal but not human. See, they like their monstrous works and uncouth skeletons, their statues, homes, and fanes, prodigious shapes huddled in gray annihilation spill, jammed in the hard black deep. I think I remember where this one is. Yep. Oh, thank God it, at
What
least
is it
it
this
does
time?
that.
The religious medal from the Maldonado case.
The Dahlia, Moeller, Maldonado. When this gets out,
We still have to find the guy, Rusty.
another poem. Well, you must have some idea, right? Come on, Phelps. We're on a roll here. Don't let me down.
I'm pretty certain I remember what the location looks like. It's basically like a lake filled with like oil, if I remember correctly.
Advice?
Look, I know this ain't my thing, Phelps, but could the hard, black, deep bit be about oil?
I don't think I found it. Hang on, what is this? Okay. Question is, where is oil here? I'm pretty sure I haven't found this landmark yet. It's basically, if I remember, like a big, like... Yeah, it is like a big, kind of like oil lake, too, if I remember correctly. It's like a weird place. Why can't I get in?
We're gonna catch hell for this. Banging up innocent men.
The newspapers will crucify the guy. They won't have time to wonder about our mistakes. We'll be okay, Rusty, as long as we catch the guy.
I hope you're right, Cole. Be famous if we make this case.
Where they see 49 war hero homing pigeons, which symbolize the 48 states and the District of Columbia taking part in the...
If I knew where the oil well was, like, I would know immediately where to go, but... Yeah, I don't have this landmark marked. Turn that off, too. I don't want to get a copyright claim. Not right now.
Look, I know this ain't my thing, Phelps, but could the hard, black, deep bit be about oil?
It is oil, but... I just don't remember where the location is. I think if I drive it around enough, I think Phelps will actually say it if I drive around enough. I got that little arrow over there on the map. I wonder if that means anything. I'll drive towards it, but... Crap. Where is this even taking me right now? Yep, 2. You know, they have a giant map in this game. Really, really big map. Yeah, right here, the Tar Pits. This is, Father Juan Crespi wrote of the Los Volcanos de Brea in 1769. By 1901, archaeological specimens were emerging, including the skeleton of a human female in 1914. Trauma on her skull suggests she may have been LA's first recorded homicide. Okay, it's this one. So I see not all the question marks are
Calm
cars.
down.
I thought all the question marks were cars. That's my bad then. Not extremely far from it. Okay. Oh, I found a landmark too. Okay.
Slow and steady, come on.
Yeah, Rusty probably doesn't like this driving right now.
Watch where you're driving, you maniac! These are my best shoes, Phelps. I'll leave you to it.
You leave me to everything.
Very funny.
Whoa! Get a move on, Cole. Those boards are sinking. You want to end up like the other fossils?
Yeah, okay.
Gangway snakes around, Phelps. Can you see it through the tar?
Oh! Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, whoa, yeah, that's...
Easy.
Get a move on, Cole. Those boards are sinking. You want to end up like the other fossils?
Yeah, and this is... Imagine drowning in this, my god, it'd be hard. It'd be like quicksand trying to get out of this. Too. Ah, come on, no, okay. Okay, yeah, so I remember all the cursed things that happened. The chandelier, and now this, too.
Get a move on, Cole. Those boards are sinking. You want to end up like the other fossils?
No.
Gangway snakes around, Phelps. Can you see it through the tar?
Easy.
How you doing out there?
I'd be doing better if you were the one trying to get across this thing. Steady.
You don't want to fall in now, Phelps.
That's at the forefront of my thinking. Easy.
Okay. Ooh, okay, we're here.
One of Teresa Terrelson's shoes.
And from the opening
sphere
in the
which
wood
is as many
rushes with
thousand
loud and
spheres.
whirlwind harmony, a sphere
Okay,
which is as many
where to
thousand
now?
spheres, solid as crystal, yet through all its mass flow, as though empty space, music, and light. A sphere. Okay, at least I don't have to go through that, back through that again.
What is it?
Well, couldn't they have just taken a
Open-toed
boat
white
instead of
shoe
making
and
me
another
walk
stands
across
on
that
the
whole
left.
thing?
Oh, I really thought that hobo bum did the Terrelson broad.
Confessions from the insane aren't the most credible evidence, Rusty.
Is this thing over?
It's all part of his power over us, making us run round all over the city for the crumbs he's leaving us.
So if we keep this up, we can find the guy?
Okay. Let me see what does
Help
Rusty
me out.
say.
Bunch of spheres. Planets, maybe? You got any idea?
Planets. Oh, okay, yeah, wow, okay, it's literally, that can't be a coincidence, that's so close. Okay, oh, I already got it, okay.
Well, this guy looks out for women in bars who've had too much to drink.
Who are emotionally disturbed.
Need a shoulder to cry on. Hey!
Probably offers them a lift home.
Then beats their brains out and strangles them. Could be any schmo hanging out in the bar.
No, not anyone. He displayed.
On it goes. Do you think we'll reach the end of this thing?
The center of the maze.
You ever been in here, Galloway?
No. I have no intention of going in. I heard that thing's tricky.
No intention of going
I'll
into
wait
anything.
here and have a quiet smoke. Think about hidden meanings.
I just went this way before. Ugh. Gonna confuse the hell out of me. I think this is where I came from too. Yep. I hate how the mini-map disappears when you go in here too. Okay. Oh, okay, got it. Oh, good. Oh, man.
Once belonging to Celine Axford Henry.
Thrones, altars, judgment seats, and prisons, wherein and besides which by wretched men were born, scepters, tired swords, and chains, and tombs of reasoning glozed on by ignorance, were like those monstrous and barbaric shapes, the ghosts of no more remembrance, which from their unknown obelisk look forth. I think this is the movie set. Oh, thank God it takes me back out. Like, if I had to actually...
See? That was easy.
I found Celine Henry's ring.
How far does this thing go? How did we not catch this nut job?
Okay, let's see what Rusty says here.
What do you think?
All right, think. We need to find some thrones and altars. Quick, smart.
See if I'm right on this. This is the movie studio, I think. Yep, it is the movie studio. Okay.
I heard he's an honest cop.
That price is outrageous.
Wait, get in, Rusty.
He's leaving us this trail of evidence. Why?
Vanity. He wants to see if there's anyone out there smart enough to catch him.
He leaves us evidence, but every location is a trap.
He's testing us, physically and mentally, to see whether we are worthy of him.
The Titan guy, who had the stoush with God.
Very good. You thinking about reading some Shelley?
All that egghead stuff? I'm sticking to the funny papers and the form guide. You sleep better at night.
Okay. Should be near the movie set right about now, too. Drove a huge distance already.
Gently.
There's the throne up there. Now it's just a matter of getting to it.
Now we gotta get all the way up there now, too. There's probably gonna be another trap there, too. Throne. You know, what is Rusty really doing? Cole is literally doing everything.
Jesus, now look what you did. Hang on, Cole, I'll get you off of this.
Oh, crap. Okay. Yeah, so there's just so many traps.
Jesus, now look what you did. Hang on, Cole, I'll get you off of there.
Crap.
You gotta make it to the next platform. Get that thing as close as you can, then jump.
Oh. All the things he's taken from the victims.
Typewriter ring. Evelyn
Typewriter
Summers.
ring from the last case. Remember. Remit the
Lacey calls
anguish
home. End of the line.
of the lightened stare. Close those when ellipse. Let that foreign wounded bro. Stream not with blood, it mingles with thy fears. Fix those tortured orbs in peace and death. So thy sick froze. Shake not that crucifix. So those pale fingers play not with thy gore, O horrible. Thy name I will not speak, it hath become a curse. I see, the wise, the mild, the lofty, and the just, whom thy slaves hate for being alike to thee. Some hunted by foul lies from their heart's home, an early chosen, late lamented home.
No! Come on! Ah, no! I thought the whole thing was gonna come crashing down on him.
I thought so too. He murdered Evelyn Summers, Rusty. The last trophy was her ring.
You find another piece of the poem?
Yes. The last piece.
You sure, Cole?
Let's find out.
Okay.
This whole thing is religious, man against God. This isn't about church, is it?
A church, yep. Built in 1858, Christ's Crown of Thorns was a Gothic revival masterpiece, but fell into disrepair after a tree collapsed on the roof in the storm of September 39. A work of lead light rises above the abandoned altar, depicting the crucifixion of a weeping virgin. Yep, it's this place. This is basically the serial killer's base.
Might see this as a cry for help.
For God's sake, Phelps. I'm not trying to justify this.
Hear me out, Rusty. This guy has been successfully slaughtering women in this town for half a year, maybe longer. He researches and then plants evidence so that we always have someone to go at. If he hadn't sent the letters in the poem, he could have gone on forever. We would have been none the wiser. We would have 4 executed men on our conscience and have been happy about it. Why else is he doing this?
You're the new face of the department, Phelps. The modern cop who tries to understand why the perp does what he does. Me? I just drop the hammer down on low lives. Runs a roach under your heel. You don't worry about what it's feeling. You just grind it into the pavement.
KGPL to all units. Citizen reports man with a gun. Union and Rockwood Street.
So, guys, you're gonna see who the serial killer is now. Remember what I said, you've seen him before. I'm just generally curious on just one thing on this church, too. No way in through the sides, is there? Yeah, Rusty, it's not that good of an idea just to go in there like that. But okay, here we go then. Mona Truth now.
Reminds me of my days as an altar boy.
There's a light coming from the house.
Nothing hasty, gentlemen. Keep your hands where I can see them, or I'll be forced to redecorate the stucco with your entrails.
We're from the LAPD, sir. I'm gonna tell you only once to lower your weapon.
The LAPD, you say? Is it really possible you could have found me after all this time? How interesting.
Put down the gun, shitbird. Last warning.
This boorish ignoramus could never have found me. It was you, wasn't it? Do you remember me, detective?
The temp bartender.
Yes,
Yep.
you found me.
A bartender.
You know what I'm capable of, and yet you walk in here like lambs dressed for the slaughter.
We'll see about that.
And also, when he called Rusty an ignoramus, that's a word people used to use back in the day. It basically means idiot. So he's saying this idiot could have never found me.
Where did he go?
Down the tunnel?
We can't let the son of a bitch get away.
The house, Rusty. There must be another entrance into the house.
Enter the catacombs. And I think you can find also a few other clues around here. This is where he basically hangs out.
LAPD, give yourself up.
Where he's been basically staying the entire time. Creepy place. What am I looking for in here? Entrance into the catacombs. I'm literally running right past it, aren't I? Okay, literally I was... Ugh.
Sweet Jesus.
You realize this
Yeah.
must have been the place, Rusty.
Yeah, you could not pay me $10 million to go down there.
I hate to think what he's done with this thing. Medical experience, maybe? At least some working knowledge of biology. He's cruel and he's methodical. It's the basis for all his riddles. Prometheus defied the cruel gods. This guy thinks he's doing the same thing.
Defying gods can be hazardous to your health. We're going down there.
Look at this. Oh, yep.
I'll go. Call for backup and keep an eye out above ground and see where this thing comes out. Don't let me... If we can bring him in alive, there's enough physical evidence for an airtight case.
You heard him, Cole. He's fucking nuts. What are the chances of hauling him out of here alive?
You're an interesting man, Detective. Why the police force? You're obviously overqualified.
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
Do I get a sense you're looking for personal redemption? Do you think we have something in common?
Makes you remember that line. That's important.
Surrender.
Are you acquainted with slaughter? Are you comfortable out of the light, officer? Are you comfortable here?
This thing has come to an end. You know that.
Yep, okay. I'm just trying to get as much dialogue from him as I can, by the way.
You're exactly what I expected. We were looking for a low achiever. Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
There we go, it's over.
Where's the press, Cap? I think Phelps and I should get a medal for this. This has got to be the case of the year, right? The case of the century when you think about it.
Are you finished?
Yes, Skipper.
Good. Because there won't be any press briefings or commendations.
What are you talking about? We got the werewolf, the guy who killed the Dahlia, killed all the other broads.
You got no one. Mason was a ghost.
Can you at least tell us why, Captain?
Mason is the half-brother of one of the most highly elected officials in this country.
How high?
Beyond the moon for mere mortals like us, Rusty. There'll be no more mention of him. The city owes you both. But there'll be no mileage in ever bringing this up again.
What's going to happen to the suspects in the cases, Captain? I won't be a part of that.
A bit of missing evidence at the grand jury. A procedural error here, a mistake there. They'll all be quietly let go. The DA knows how we want to play it.
That's it?
I'm afraid it is. And I have some news for you, Phelps. No more rooting around in the entrails of cadavers and corpses for you. The head of Vice has asked the chief for you. I'm reluctant to see you go to the glory boards of that Vice, but my hands are tied.
Vice is drugs.
Go home to that lovely wife of yours. Celebrate your promotion.
So that's basically it, I found all the clues, vehicle damage, city damage, the case of Black Dahlia, remains open. Truth lost to all but a handful of men. So Garrett Mason, that is the killer. He appears in the very first case in the game, and he also appears in one of the traffic cases. In the traffic case, that one with the bar murder, if you actually find a knife early in the case, and then you go back to the bar, you can actually see him. So basically, for me to explain what happened is, Garrett Mason, the serial killer, he was at the bar, at every single one of those, women who was murdered, he was their bartender, every single one of them. And they would basically tell him all of their problems, everything that they were going through. He would use that to his advantage to basically frame the husband or the boyfriend or whoever else that he wanted to frame. And oftentimes he would befriend the women. I remember that one barman, he said in like 2 cases ago, he said that the temp bartender was flirting with the victim. And not only that, he said that the bartender left with the victim. That was it also, in one of the cases, I think. So Garrett had driven that one woman around, the one with the grocery store, the grocery store case. He drove her around, and then eventually he killed her. But about Garrett is, I think the LA Noire wiki actually says who he's related to. Let me see who it says he's related to. It says here that he is probably related to Lowell B. Mason, who is the chair of the Federal Trade Commission from January 1st, 1949 to May 23rd, 1950. So he wasn't even appointed at that time, but he was, I'm guessing he was some type of big politician. But basically this isn't completely unrealistic. If something like that happened, the police probably would be pressured to not reveal that he was a half-brother of a famous politician, because that would probably destroy their career. But it doesn't matter, because it's about justice. It's about, like, telling the people the truth about, who did these things. So, their brother isn't responsible for it. But the police are gonna, cover that up to protect their election campaign, which is disgusting. And it's an insult to all the victims, all the women who died, It's just an absolute insult, and it's an absolute disgrace. And all of the guys who were involved in this case, they would, I'll tell you this, today, back then, they would just be let go, but today, all of those guys who were involved in those cases, like all those husbands who got arrested, literally, they would have massive lawsuits on their hands. They would be millionaires. Like, literally, the city would be bankrupt. The amount of, like, payments that they would have to give to all those husbands because of the, all the false charges that those husbands were basically brought up on. But let's see, is there like a cutscene after this here? Is there one, World War II cutscene? Oh, there's one.
Breathe out, kid. You'll go purple. I'm scared, Sarge. Everybody's scared, kid. Anyone who says he isn't is a damn liar.
That's true.
How many times have you been in combat, Sarge? I was with Raider Battalion on Peleliu my first time. Was it bad? It's always bad.
Will this be bad?
As bad as it gets, kid. But you stick by the Marine next to you, and he will stick by you.
So, some of the guys, they aren't very friendly, Sarge.
They've lost a lot of their friends in the last couple of days, kid. They think if they don't get to know you, that they won't have to grieve for you if you get killed. They're wrong. It doesn't work that way. Don't worry. No Marine in this company will let you down.
You see, Kelso was a perfect leader, though. He managed to inspire morale in his men really well there. Much actually better than Cole. But we'll see more of Kelso later on too. But yeah, basically, politicians had a lot more control of the police back then, and I guess politicians also have an influence on the police today. But back then, yeah, politicians had a massive amount of influence on the police, and that's pretty much corruption right there. The fact that they covered it up, they lied about Mason, just so that the authorities basically didn't find out, or the media didn't find out about it. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down below. But that's basically it. If anybody has any questions about the serial killer case, let me know in the comments and I'll try to answer your questions. But basically, that's it. He was a bartender and he would, and I was trying to see if I could find his car because I remember they said that Mason drove like a brown coupe. And so I was trying to see if I could find his car around the church. That's basically what I was looking for. But basically, he was a temporary barman. He would go to all the different bars. And he, in the very first case, you see him when he's like, you mean Celine Henry? And so that's a red flag there. He knows Celine Henry without knowing her, though. He knows her, but he doesn't know her. And he tells you to talk to the manager. So he was a temporary barman. He would go to the different bars. He would, flirt with the women. They would basically be really friendly with them. He's very manipulative. Mason was possibly even a psychopath. It's possible on that, too. But he was very manipulative. He was trick the women, basically pretend to be their friends, and then he would either, drive them home, kill them on the way, or he would ambush them as they were leaving the bar and kill them. But thank you guys for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. If you did, do drop a like, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful day, guys.